Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Asian Pulse TV. I am your host, Manisha Singh, and to kick off today's show, I'd like to mention that September is Suicide Awareness Month, and September 10th is World Suicide Prevention Day. The Crisis Center of BC wants everyone to know that they are in operation 24/7 and are available to support you at any time. 28% of Vancouverites said their mental health has declined now since the pandemic started. And during such uncertain and trying times, please take advantage of the resources available. You can phone the Crisis Center of BC at 604-872-3311 or 1-800-784-2433, and also the mental health line at 604-310-6789. On another note, the COVID-19 pandemic is still on the rise, especially among youth, primarily between ages 20 and 29. In BC alone, there have been over 6,000 cases total, with over 200 deaths. Some of the symptoms include fever, dry cough, and feeling tired. Please be sure to talk to your doctor if you are feeling any of these symptoms. Now we'll have Anupama Patel, who has been practicing meditation. She is in our studio to talk about the benefits of meditation and how to stay focused during the pandemic. Have a look.
It's my pleasure to introduce to you Anupama Patel. This is the first time she has been on our set, and she is with Brahma Kumari Foundation or Society, and her background is in pharmaceutical, and today she is here to talk about, with all this pandemic that's happening all over the world, and how can you have your own peace of mind. So thank you, Anu, for being able to come and talk to our viewers. It's so important that especially this time, how do you ground yourself? How do you keep yourself calm?
Thank you so much, Camilla. And yes, the time tells us that so many things happening outside, but how can I keep calm within me? And the very first thing is to notice that things are outside, but inside me can be a different world that is not dependent on the outside world. And when we say that, it seems not possible, because situations, people's behavior, whatever is happening outside affects us emotionally. But as we learn meditation at Brahma Kumari's Meditation Center, which is a worldwide meditation group, we learn that whatever I want to feel or how to keep my peace and calm is in my hands, independent of the situation outside. So we can talk about that a bit more. As you said, I'm in the pharmaceuticals, so much we understand about medicine, how the body works, how we can take care of it. In that we keep talking about immune system, but our immune system is very much dependent on our thoughts and feelings. So how we think, if we master that, we can even in the body stay healthy, and that also stay healthy because immune system stays stronger. So stronger mind, stronger body, immune system. So stronger mind means no matter what is the situation outside, I'm peaceful, calm, in order to look at it and cross over it, dealing with it with positivity. So situation when it's a negative and I get affected means I've forgotten that situation is outside, and situations we can't change, but how I react to it, how I deal with it, I can change. So how do I change? Deep inside of us there is peace. So we have to learn to turn within and practice. It's a practice, because turn within we don't do much. We flow with the situation and energy outside. But it's not you. What is happening outside is outside. So inside, in the meditation as we practice, just for few moments, take a break from the situation that's happening and just turn within and ask yourself, how are you feeling? How is your life? We forget everything that is in my life at that moment when I become distressed seeing something outside. Whereas I miss seeing that everybody in my family is fine, healthy, good. For example, this COVID pandemic. Right now, I'm healthy. That's the first message I have to give to myself. No panic, right? And then, of course, take all the precautions. It's very important because we don't know it's a new virus, and I have to take care of myself and others. And as I take precaution, right, I have to tell to myself that I'm safe, I'm healthy, I can help others. Let me be a support to others, whoever need help. And another thought, even if it comes to me, I'll deal with it. My body is strong. These three thoughts, if I can engage myself to say to myself, I'll be calm, means that calmness will give me that health, that immune system stronger to me. If I take on any concern or worry from that, whatever is visible outside, I weakened my immune system right away. And I'm vulnerable now to catch that virus easily. So I don't have to worry. And only when I calm down and look at it that way, I can also start to see the essence of the news that says that, okay, fatal rate is less, percentage is less, it's okay. My body is strong to deal with it. Or if it is even critical condition, we'll see. Then we bring the trust unto life. Life is like that, let it happen. But I don't have to think much about what can happen. So meditation kind of teaches us to focus on the self, how you're feeling right now, how is your condition right now, and your family, and focusing on this present moment. I don't have to worry about future, what can happen, right? But at the same time, I can't be careless. So I take care of my every moment carefully, that I'm not spending it with a weak thought or a worry, rather than I should tell the stronger things to me, that I'm strong to deal with it. And that itself changes everything, the whole equation. So meditation teaches us to focus on the right thoughts, stronger thoughts than weaker thoughts. And every thought has an energy. So meditation means, as I keep on repeating a thought or a sentence, whatever is the energy in that sentence or thought, I will be surrounded with that. So the moment I think I'm strong, I'm creating thought of courage, I feel strong right away. The energy surrounds me, right? The moment I say, oh my God, don't know what can happen, then I'm surrounded with that discomfort, uncertainty, fear. And as I said, it has obvious physical harm too. So at Brahma Kumaris, the Raj Yoga meditation teaches us to understand the facts this way, like energy and facts of life, trust on life, and trust on what I say, I'll feel, right? And keep yourself strong. Every moment passing by should be good.
Okay, so this Brahma Kumari movement
Yes.
or organization is all about meditation, how to train your mind, and how to stay healthy and how to live in presence, because we cannot deny it's all over the world. This pandemic is everywhere. So many people have died, even in BC. Whatever we are saying, it doesn't matter how I tell myself I will be fine, my family gonna be fine, but the fact of the matter is this pandemic is not over and the numbers are going up. So at all times I am thinking that I can do this or I have to do that. Calmness, meditation, grounding, all is good, but at the same time I have to tell my own mind that I have to stay away, I have to take care of myself, because we are not young anymore, right?
Yes. you said it right. We have to take care of ourselves 100%. And it teaches me, the Brahma Kumari's meditation, to keep myself calm means healthy. And it's not about only me. When I take care of myself, it starts with that.
Yeah.
I contribute that peace to the world. With peace comes that health of the body too. So there is a connection that way. But if I can take care of me in every way, taking precaution as well as mind, right? Then I'm contributing to the protection or care of the whole society. So we do a lot of self-empowerment programs, where we understand that what you want to engage yourself with, what kind of thoughts is very important, right? So yes, not move away from facts. Seeing the world, I think we have to be even more alert now to maintain the peace, calm, trust, and spreading it to the world. And having said that, that means I must take care of myself, that I'm not exposed or I'm not spreading that virus. And that is the fact. And another important aspect is, if I start to create a thought that the virus has come, it has done what it has to do, and now it's time, it is gonna finish. The world deserves, healthy place, safe place. That is what meditation teaches me, that if I learn to create a right thought, positive thought, I'm contributing power. That will help much more, or at least equally, to a physical medicine to stay away from or to deal with this and to finish it. Where the world is working, all pharmaceutical industry, to develop vaccine or treatment protocol, in that taking care of my mind with trust on life is very important. That actually gives greater contribution to your immune system than medicines.
So, but controlling your mind, that is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That how do you control? So I think meditation with your organization, maybe meditation.
Right.
To meditate, that you can feel the world is no more around you and you are centered in there. Just you, focus on yourself. So not everybody that are watching today's show, they have million things on their mind. Kids are going back to school next week.
Yes.
There are all kinds of things to be worried about. So how do you teach ourselves in a very few seconds to get grounded and just take everything out, and for a little while just focus on yourself and keep your mind free from everything else, and just be there in the moment?
Right. So, for few moments, see, meditation is a repeat of sentence or words, right?
Yes.
And in that few minutes, taking break from the world,
Yeah.
of thinking that I'm feeling peace, and then I tap onto my
So
peace.
do you have to tell yourself?
Yeah, it's in the mind.
Okay.
Right.
So if I repeat myself, I'm here,
I'm
I'm
a
sitting
peaceful.
here, I'm at peace now. So keep repeating that word, and eventually your mind will
Yes,
be
and
peaceful.
at that moment, it's not alone you, and you start to emerge your family and the whole world. It's never you alone. That peace, I'm peace at the moment, and peace is spreading out of me to the world. We all are together in this fight. So it's never going away alone to anywhere, but it is empowering the self actually thoroughly. But maybe we can talk more about exactly how the meditation goes.
Just
another
we have
time.
sort of, I'm looking at
Yes,
time
not
is
today.
one minute here. So what do you want to wrap up today's talk on?
Yes. So take care of yourself, for your mind, the thought, the worry, the concern, right? Just saying that whatever it is, we are all together, we'll deal with it, it will end soon, but I keeping my peace is important, because then I radiate peace to the world. So let's also support each other with that peace and courage, confidence that we have always won as human beings, and we can also win over this virus. Very soon we'll be out of it, and we are safe, we care for each other.
We can overcome,
We
all of us
can.
together can overcome with the virus
Yes.
together.
With respect, with love, keeping the social distancing, but caring for each other. It's a feeling, energy, but doing the physical thing, right?
Thank you so much. Definitely, I'll try to get you back so that you can practice some of the meditation in here so people that are watching, sitting at home, they also can practice that.
Thank you
for
so
taking your
much.
time to be here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Patel, for sharing the benefits of meditation with our audiences. Now, I'd like to talk about some events that are happening in our community. The Mushtari Begum Festival is taking place on September 26th at Massey Theatre, and this is their 9th annual festival with only 50 people allowed in attendance. For tickets, you can call the theatre at 604-521-5050, or you can go on their website at masseytheatre.ca. September 10th is Grandparents' Day. An organization called Volunteer Grandparents is a nonprofit aiming to create and strengthen intergenerational relationships between grandparents and children who do not have their grandparents living with them. For more information about the organization, you can give them a call at 604-736-8271. Every Sunday, Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen, in collaboration with One Voice Canada, is organizing Sunday Students Food Bank, starting from July 5th. A variety of groceries, including fresh produce and bakery items, will be distributed at Guru Nanak Sikh Gurdwara near Senior Centre parking lot from 12:30 until 2 p.m. For more information, please contact Hardeep Singh at 778-814-7054 or Harsahib Singh at 604-781-5687. If you want to advertise any of your events, please send it to asianpulse@gmail.com. And now we have Shannon Permal in our studio, who was honored by Surrey Board of Trade for being top 25 under 25. Shannon was also recently awarded the Shakti Award for her volunteer work, so have a look.
Hello. I am laughing already because I am sitting with Shannon Permal. She is our own, one of our own, and she's host on Asian Pulse TV. At the same time, she got an award from Surrey Board of Trade. She is getting, where are you putting all this award? Every time I see you, you're getting award. So you got award for top 25 under 25. What it means is people that are in business under 25 years of age. So welcome and congratulations, Shannon.
Thank you, Camilla. It's always nice being here, and it's always a different experience being on this chair now that I'm on the show, hosting, and now being here on this side.
You look, by the way, you look gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. So these are the award. So first of all, we'll talk about the award later, and then you also got Shakti Award too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So award after award. Wow. Okay. So talk a little bit about yourself. Since when have you started being part of the community and started volunteering? And you cannot, with this time we cannot cover all the organizations that you have been volunteered, but people are starting to recognize the work you have been doing for the community. And believe me, we in the Fijian community are very, very proud of you.
Thank you
It's
so
a
much.
young rising star.
Yeah, so volunteering, I've started from a young age. I guess it sort of goes back to high school where I got involved with student council, debate club, community leadership, just all the school activities. It wasn't until my grade 12 year, I'd say, where I actually started becoming involved with organizations outside of school. So the first one I was involved in, you've heard of this, it's a Canadian Federation of Fiji Organizations.
Yes, yes.
So I got involved with them back in 2016. I came on board just as their youth talent show, like guest newsletter editor and just the MC. And then I ended up getting the scholarship from them, and then went on volunteer service award, and then now I'm just a part of them, and I'm the chairperson. I am the chairperson now. Yeah. So I've sort of worked my way up from there, and it's such a great experience, and the amount of things that I learned with the people that I've met across the times over the years, And so I've basically been a part of the Canadian Federation of Fiji Organizations for 4 years. And then since then, I've also become a part of Miss Fiji Canada
Yes.
Cultural Society, and then just recently became part of Fiji Canada Professional Women's Network Society.
Yes.
So I just keep joining a couple things, and through each organization, I just start doing different initiatives. Like we've raised money for the Treasure House Orphanage in Fiji with Miss Fiji Canada, or the networking group we did dinner and dance in February for the Surrey Memorial Hospital Foundation. And CFOFO, that's like my main thing that I am involved in, and I just sort of do like all the youth initiatives, so like youth talent shows, scholarships, awards, and all that sort of stuff. And so since then, I've been doing this for over 4 years, and I guess like now this year has really been a good year where I'm being recognized for the year's worth of work that I've been doing in the community. Yeah.
These are some of the organizations that you are part of, but you are also doing all kinds of other volunteer work.
Yes, of course.
Like with Shakti Society, I have seen you, or all the big events that I have been, and you are a volunteer in there. So it's amazing, and especially for the youth. I want you to talk to the youth how important it is, because right now they are saying they are getting bored, nothing to do. How important it is for them to get involved, because what do you get out of it by being able to volunteer for organizations, right?
Yeah, for youth, I definitely am always trying to encourage youth to get involved. And I mean, I'm sitting here with two
Yeah,
trophies,
two,
but
yeah.
it's not like I do it for this at the end of the day, you know? The whole reason I'm involved is so I'm able to sort of inspire other youth
Yeah.
and get them more involved and engaged, because at the end of the day, when we grow up, we're going to have to live in this world, right? So the work I do and the work I put into our youth, and I am a youth, so the work we put in is what we're going to end up with as the end result, right? So that's sort of how I see it. And if my message to like youth is just to like, you'll get so much knowledge, so
Yes.
much experience, and there's so many people you'll meet along the way, and you really won't recognize or realize how many opportunities there are out there, because I only got involved in one thing, and that was CFOFO to begin with. And then now, fast forward 4 years later, I'm involved in literally everything. And it's not even just that, I also find the need to help out other people. It's just at the end of the day, you have to help one another, because you never know when you need help back, you know? So I not only am involved in my own organizations, like you said, Shakti Awards, I just volunteer like that, just because when people need help, you should be there to help, you know?
Yes.
And that's like just the basic message, like you should be able to help others, and you'll be able to reap the rewards of just being satisfied that you're able to extend a helping hand to everybody, you know? You need a reference for your resume to get a job, to get into school, for anything in life.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have someone that you could sort of back you up on how much you're so involved in the community, or all your hard work and dedication towards a certain initiative or like a cause or an issue that you're passionate about, then really what do you have, you know?
You are also part of the South Asian Youth Mental Health Team.
Yes,
the
I am.
ambassador.
Yes.
You know, so that's not just like what we had talked about here, because I see Shannon everywhere, and that's how she get recognized. Eventually, people start to pay attention to Shannon. So I think that is what she's trying to say, is so important to get involved and do something and do whatever you can.
I like to take my platform, because I've worked so hard for it, and so being able to pass my platform on to others so they'll have their voice heard. And right now, like you said, the mental health initiative is so important, and why it's something that I'm involved in right now. And so being able to use my leadership skills and partner organizations, their help and their dedication and work, putting that all together, we're able to provide opportunities for other youth, so they can take that knowledge, that education, that training, and pass it on to like their elders or even the younger kids. And so mental health training is so important to like all generations, because it's something everybody has.
And it's only cost you $50 for registration.
Yes.
And for the 5 days training is all free. And you will become not certified, but you will be able to talk to your youth or maybe your family members on mental anxiety, depression, and health, etc. So last minute, what do you want to say to our youth who are watching you today?
I think my message to the youth is to definitely take full advantage of the opportunities that are out there. You just have to be looking for them. There's so many opportunities out there, And on top of that, you can affect change from anywhere. Given that it's COVID right now, I think a lot of us are so, well, we're really stuck in our own houses.
Yes.
So we have to be able to find ways to connect with the community and be able to work from home. So I think that's important, being able to tie the two, both safety and being able to engage. And right now is like a difficult time, but I think we're all just sort of trying to figure out how to be able to work with it and be able to engage and connect, because we're in a time where social media is such a big thing.
Yeah.
And being able to just connect with people online, or just talk to even people like me. Like if anyone were to reach out to me online, I'd be more than happy to help someone get connected into the community or find volunteer opportunities. If you need like volunteer hours, reference letters, we all do that. So you can always just contact anyone, really, an organization that you've had your eye on, or an initiative you're passionate about. So definitely like find what your passion is and just go for it.
Correct. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon, and congratulations. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I do bringing it to you. If you have any comments or suggestions, please email us. My parting thought of the day is, I consider human rights work or activism to be a kind of spiritual practice. By defending those people who are persecuted for their race, religion, ethnicity, or ideology, you are actually contributing to guiding our human family to peace, justice, and dignity. By the Dalai Lama. If you missed today's show, you can watch it again on Wednesday at 1:30 p.m., Thursday at 8:30 p.m., or Saturdays at 5:30. Goodbye for now, and take good care of yourself until we meet again next week. I'm your host, Manisha Singh, signing off, and goodbye.